Hey there everyone, welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play. And I've been working on this little river thing here we've been doing. Added some more to the tree here, the custom tree, the big custom mangrove tree. So you add some logs, you know, not loosened, but worked on the roots a little bit better. I've also started adding some more trees to the river here. Also as some seagrass. I've just been going around kind of bone milling the place, so we got some seagrass. I also widened it a little bit since last time. But yeah, the beginning part of this episode is going to be slightly different. I'm going to actually start off with a little bit of a flashback, I guess. So while I am making another tree here and probably fixing up some stuff, let's see, where do I want to put it? She probably should have gotten rid of that tall grass. I'm gonna show some clips. Me and Akilo did some more stuff to forward the world, and yeah. So you're gonna hear the game right now, but you're not gonna be able to hear all the clips. Essentially, I'm just gonna be talking over some post commentary stuff. So one of the things we did was look for some. Well, we were looking for a what do you call it? An ancient city. So we spent a couple hours looking for one. We came across some goats, as you can see, so prepare your ears for this. I don't know how loud it is for you guys, but it's pretty loud for me. Yeah, we got a goat horn, so we were messing around with some goats. Yeah, we got a couple of the same ones, a lot of duplicates, I should say. And then we got a few different ones as well. And I don't really like how this tree is growing. Anyways, after searching around for a while, we did actually end up finding an ancient city, so we were exploring that for a bit, as you can see. We did die a couple times to the warden, mostly because, well, we didn't really know anything going in, aside from the fact that he can hear you, and stuff like that. So we died a couple times, we lost a few things, but overall we gained a lot more. Instead, we got some swift sneak. I don't know if I ever caught that on camera, but there was some swift sneak. So I have a swift sneak 3 pants, and Akilo only has swift sneak 2 on his pants, but we'll have to go and look for another ancient city eventually, I guess. Oops. As well as after the whole ancient city stuff, we actually ended up going around and take a trip to the nether. Well, actually, to find the ancient city, we went through the nether. Sorry, I guess I should have explained it like that. We went to the nether and got an ancient. Well, we explored our bastion, essentially. I forget if it was after or before the whole ancient city trip, but we did end up exploring a bastion. We got some blocks for Akilo for some of his building. And did die a couple times during that, but overall that's kind of what we did. And yeah, so got a few new upgrades and whatnot. Overall, I think it worked out in the end. So hopefully that catches everybody up. We're probably just gonna end up working on the river here today. As I don't really want to work on the big tree. It's just a lot of stuff I have to do. Like, it's gonna be a really big tree. I don't know if I feel up to the task for it. I mean, I'll have to get it done eventually, but for the time being, I think we should just work on making this river look nice. So eventually we're gonna have to go up there. There's a lot of like straight like edges here where these trees are. I know some of the trees do that, or a lot of the trees, I guess, but I don't really like how flat, like, see how it's just a straight up corner there, corner. So we're gonna have to eventually go up there. This one's even worse too. So, great. So eventually we're gonna have to go up there with these mangrove leaves and kind of customize the leaves a little bit, make them look not so formal. But I think the river is really coming together. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I did work on the waterfall over here. It is a little bit better than what it was before. This didn't usually used to connect up, and now I kind of made it into an actual pool. So it kind of comes down, you know, does all that. But anyways, I'm really liking the way the river looks here. Especially from here. I wish there was a way to make it so these vines don't grow all the way down to the bottom. I think it looks nice here in the front. It's sort of supposed to be... The goal we're trying to go for this area is kind of like a... I don't want to say a mystical forest, but it's sort of like a just a forest, I guess. Swampy forest, but not too much swamp. So I think it looks nice from here with the vines covering up the entrance. I want it to be that way, but I wish we could shear vines like these little glowberries. If you shear the bottom of the glowberries, they actually won't grow anymore. And I wish they would implement that for these vines. Because, yeah, I don't really want the vines growing all the way down through here, but if we take a stroll through here with the boat, it feels good. It feels nice. I mean, you kind of crash into this route right here, but, you know, it's not really meant to go all the way around, I guess. Again, we're going to have a building here eventually for... This is our little mud maker. And I am kind of liking this. So we need to add more trees onto the sides, as well as probably throw in some moss and other foliage. So that is where that is standing. And we're probably going to do that now. So let me get some more stuff together. Actually, we might do a little one here. I'm not too sure if I want to do this with this, I go along with this idea, but we could do like custom mangrove trees, like without the roots, like the mini ones, like some mini ones. Just kind of throwing something together right now. But we could do some like custom mini We're getting zombies, like these guys, drowned zombies. We're actually getting some trident ones spawning too. I was working on this and like a couple of trident zombies have shown up. I don't know why. Probably has something to do with why. I actually don't know the drowning zombies spawning stuff. But yeah, just some mini... That looks horrible. Just some mini mangrove trees, just some small ones. As well as throwing some normal oak trees, I guess. So I'm working on the river still, and I got jumped by one of these guys. They really hurt, man. I mean, I only have a little bit of armor on, but still, they do a lot of damage. I just wanted to show you guys though that we are getting them trident guys, and just give a little update so far. But yeah, kind of followed me. There's also like a wandering trader over there. I don't know where he is. He's somewhere over there. Bought a few things off of him. But my inventory is getting a little bit messy. I want to kill this guy on camera though, see if maybe we can get a trident. We still don't have a trident in this world. So hopefully we can get one. And doesn't look like it. Nope. This has looting 3 on it. Yeah, no. Still no trident. It is super rare though, so yeah. I just thought maybe maybe he would drop it if he was on camera, you know. Anyways, so I've been adding some more to it, putting some more leaves in and whatnot. It's not done. I'm like halfway through, but I just wanted to give a little update so far. Yeah, you can hear the wandering trader. He's invisible. Right. I hear you. Yo, mister. Anyways, so I've added some azalea trees here. This one is one I grew naturally, and then I put in some more glowberries. And then this one over here, I made a custom one. Manually made this one, just because it wouldn't really fit. So now we have kind of this like azalea, like green leaves in here as well as the big mangrove trees. Still got to put in a couple trees. I grew these trees here off camera as well. These normal oak trees, except for this middle one. That one's custom. But basically, we want to cover up the river so we can't see in, we can't see out, because again, it's supposed to be like a enchanted forest-ish. Whereas it's kind of just secluded, you know, not kind of away from society and stuff like that. So that's why I'm adding more. And there's a lot of vines. So hopefully when the vines grow down, it'll make it even harder to see through the river. That way when you're, you know, going through, gives it a nice vibe to it. I know eventually we'll have to put strings up on here so that we don't have all the vines growing in your face. I know that's one thing I didn't mention, but I do know that you can put in strings so that, you know, the vines won't go all the way down. So we'll probably do something like that. And then I've started to add a little bit of foliage on the side. We got some leaves here, as well as some of the little bushes. Some moss carpet, because I have a lot of moss carpet. And yeah, like I said, I'm only halfway done, but I just wanted to give a quick little update so far. How it feels. I'm gonna have to get rid of a lot of these vines because it's feeling really crowded with all the extra vines. But anyways, I'm gonna continue going. Oh, here he is. I bought some drip leaves and some flowers from this guy. So eventually I'll add in some drip leaves. So if you're wondering where those came from, I just want to show you that. So some more time has passed and I'm kind of happy, pretty much happy with how this little river is looking so far. There's probably like a few more things I could add and whatnot, but I think for the most part it feels complete. So if we come out here, a lot of vines in the front, that's the whole point. I went and added in the string. I actually did record me putting in the string, but well, I forgot to unmute my mic, I guess. Whoops, that was my bad. So I had no audio. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna go through. So it's gonna look very a lot of vines in the front. That's because we want it to be like a hidden cove. So once you go through, it feels a lot better now. These vines used to be a lot lower. Is that one gonna grow? I can't tell which way that one's gonna go. Anyways, these vines that you see with the string on them, they used to be all the way down to the bottom. And basically in that clip, I was just shearing them, talking about how we don't want them to be all the way down at the bottom because it was looking very cluttered. But once we got rid of those, it looks and feels a lot nicer, I should say. You can see the string sometimes, but there's really nothing we can do about that unless they implement some sort of way to stop vines from continuing to grow, which, you know, they've technically already done with the glowberries. But that's besides the point. So yeah, it feels nice. We got flowers, we got melons, sorry, on the side, more flowers. We got leaves, we got drip leaves, seagrass. Eventually probably add sea pickles, but I don't have any at the moment. We don't have any. We also need to throw in some wildlife. We don't have any fish really as well. Yeah, we got some blue flowers, red flowers. No red thorns apparently. Blue flowers, red thorns. We don't have any of those. And these glowberries provide lighting. There's also some hidden lighting on the sides. Let's see if I can show you one. Here. Yeah, we got some pumpkins hidden down there with some lights. So it should be pretty lit up for the majority. I don't think any mobs should spawn. I think this might be a dark spot, but I'm not too sure. And we're gonna keep the vines in the front like this. Now, I might have, I was placing these propagules, I should say. I was placing these propagules down for more decoration, because they look nice, right? Kind of just sticking out of the water. And they can grow both on land and in water. And basically what happened was, I kept them near the edge, hoping that like there wouldn't be enough space for them to grow, but some of them did end up growing. So this right here is a brand new tree grown by a propagule. I placed like right there. So a lot of the it might seem a little bit different or a little bit slightly more foresty than I intended, and that's just because I didn't expect the propagules to actually grow in such a tight space. So if we come and look at the top of the area, let's just go flying up real quick. Yeah, so we got this huge forest on top, and I'll talk about this in a little bit because this is new. If we come here, this is pretty tall. So this is the main tree, right? This is supposed to be the big tree. And because of those extra trees that were accidentally grown, like I didn't bone meal them, they just naturally found a way to grow. They got pretty tall over there, so we might have to chop down, at least shave the top a little bit so it's not as tall. Otherwise, this tree needs to go even taller, and I don't know if I really want to do that. But yeah, that's pretty much the river done. I'm pretty happy with it. Let me know what you guys think. What else I could add, or maybe take away some stuff. Unfortunately, you can't place propagules upside down. I would love to hang some more, but you can't do it. Because I think they look really nice. But yeah, and the reason why there's a lot of stuff, like a lot of trees, is because we don't want to see outside. So a couple areas on this side are all custom trees. Like that's a custom tree. This azalea tree, I basically grew on top of this tree by placing a dirt block, and then I just put some of these mangrove roots to make it look more not floaty, I guess. So there's some custom trees in here as well as just some naturally grown trees, and it's supposed to look like a very dense foresty. And then same thing from outside, we're not supposed to see into it, so I kind of just grew a bunch of trees here as well. And lots of vines, because vines, well, kind of hide a lot of the stuff at the bottom. You can see some pumpkins there, etc, etc. And my inventory is full, so I'm gonna organize my inventory and we'll talk about this big building that's behind me now. I cleaned out the inventory, so our inventory is looking clean now. Yes, that's literally what I just said. And yes, I called those melons pumpkins by accident. Oh well, I know pumpkins are pumpkins and melons are melons. Yeah, you know what I mean. And also forgive me for explaining some stuff over. I was watching it back and I basically said this was supposed to be a forest with vines like 4 times over. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at explaining, so sorry about that. I gotta get better. Anyways, a few episodes back we were working on the pathway. I have since extended it, and we moved all these chests, which I'll get to in a little bit as well. So this now comes up to here, which we saw, but now it goes up and it goes all over the place. Look at that. Path isn't done, of course. There's still we still need to put in these little patterns in, but I basically just made it out of solid mud to get a feel of the pathway, you know, just get your layout going. It's easier to do that with a solid block. I'm kind of happy the way this goes. So from there we go up and around, and this goes to Akilo's building, which he's been working on. There's like this moat thing now, but that's not our dealio. And some redstone stuff here that I was messing around with after the ancient city run. But yeah, this goes back to there, this goes over to here to the left, farm that has no building, and you know, this goes around to where all the frogs used to be. Now it's just kind of like a weird nature park area. I don't know, some place where you can like take your dog out for a walk. You know what I mean? Like, these little parks and people sit on the grass and whatnot. Anyways, so this building here is, if you don't remember, or if you do remember, there used to be a lot of chests there, and there's chests inside of there, and basically all of our stuff was just getting all over the place. So we've since moved it all to one spot. This is just excess that we haven't been able to sort just yet. And this stone here is stairs, temporary stairs. So we'll need to fix up the path when they get added. But if we come up here, this is our new storage unit. So Akilo started building the storage unit, and then I basically helped finish it and whatnot. But yeah, we decided to try a barrel strategy with chests instead of chests, I mean. So we got about half the storage unit sorted out. Got all of our goodies sorted. Gold, iron, copper, all that good stuff. Got a bunch of crafting stuff here. And yeah. You got these guys, blah blah blah. Got some pink flowers. There's a lush cave biome just beyond Akilo's building. So this building is basically our new storage unit. We were planning on putting a storage unit here in the middle, And I guess Akilo just got tired of all the clutter everywhere, so you basically started it, and then, like I said, I helped with the rest. We still gotta do some more stuff down here. Down here is gonna be a stable for all of our horses, as you can see over there, which we will be doing together. Don't worry, that's part of my to-do list. So yeah, if we go up to the top of the stairs, this is our new room. There's a map. I just added these vines recently. I wanted to try something. Okay, here's our room. This is my room. Blue bed. Hell. My bird. This is Kilo's red banner. He's got his armor here. And his plant. And the yellow bed. Our parrots. And whatnot. There's a cool dome here. And this was a building that we were working on, but Akilo tore it down because he wants to put it somewhere else. Etc, etc. Anyways, now that you're all caught up in that, look at the map. Ah, nice transition, right? No, so this is an old map. I think I showed this in the past in like one of our first couple episodes starting off. This is basically what the valley used to look like. That's the cow farm. And basically this is untouched a little bit. There's obviously a few things that were, you know, not there before, but this is basically as close to the original valley as it is. And if we go upstairs to our rooms, we actually have an updated map now. We can actually see all the changes to what we've been doing. So that's the dome, that's the map. And there's Akilo's building, the pathways. They look very nice on the map. Here's our river that we're working on, the big tree that's not complete. Big forest is the river. The big waterfall with the ocean, or the lake, sorry. And yeah, this is the farm. And this is by far my favorite part of the map. It just looks like a tennis court, and I love it. I don't know why. It just makes me happy looking at it. So yeah, that's the new updated map. Anyways, back down here at the storage unit level, I should say. If we go to these corners right here, this is actually Akilo's doing on this side. I didn't really do much with that. As he was working on that area back there, which I'm going to show, I was working on the river. But if we go past here, we have a kitchen, which is nice. I mean, I helped with a little bit of details, but yeah, this is mostly him as well. We added some paintings, some doors, and basically, I don't know, he just wanted an area for all of food, I guess? I don't know. So we have, this is not supposed to be here, it's just temporary. We got a bunch of cookers here because if you notice down below, we have a bunch of blast furnaces, so I guess he just wanted an area for a bunch of cookers. So we got chests, some storage, we got some glowberries up here, which provide light and more details. We got some plants here, as well as here. A cake, which I made and placed here. We got a composting bin for bone meal and whatever you want to compost, or I guess in terms of like aesthetics, it's like a garbage bin. We got a sink, I guess. There's a, I don't know what that's supposed to be, a cup holder? I don't know. Another sink, basically just on this side. And I think Akilo actually wants to rearrange some of the stuff in the storage unit because we can actually access the storage unit from behind. From in here. We got some brewing stands up here with some water, which is just supposed to look like, I don't know, bottles, wine bottles or something like that. And again, more paintings and whatnot. So that is pretty much everything caught up. Again, he basically started the foundation and I kind of just helped him finish it. Except for that kitchen, I didn't really help at all there. Yeah, I put these vines here for a reason because there's no door technically, so if a mob were to spawn, like say here or even on there, I'm pretty sure the mob can spawn there. It's pretty dark, I should go light that up. If a mob were to spawn and they made their way up to the top of the stairs, there actually is no door, so if you end up AFKing in here, you could potentially get blown up or killed. And so I was trying something with these vines, not fully grown, but mobs can't see through vines, so they can actually be used as sort of like a door, a barrier-ish, where they can't see through, and skeletons can't shoot through, but you know, it kind of leaves a cool sort of effect, you know, like those bead thingies that are in doorways, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know, kind of has the same feel. Don't know if we'll keep it, I was just trying something. Anyways, I think that pretty much wraps everything up. I've caught you guys up on the buildings, and yeah, we got this little river done today. So next episode we're gonna work on something different. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do any more of this plant stuff. But yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys for watching, and take care.